time signal, x of n is the discrete time signal, and the frequency domain representation is x of z. This is time domain, this is time domain, this is frequency domain, and in time domain, this is discrete time domain. X of t means continuous time domain. This is discrete time domain. You know the meaning of double-sided arrow. It's Z transform pair, forward direction and reverse direction. Okay, it is Z transform pair. So if you want x of z, how to calculate? Signal into z power minus n is the formula. Signal into z power minus n is the formula. Summation limits are n equal to minus infinite to plus infinite. This is about summation limits. And you can also take it as summation n equal to 0 to infinite x of n z power minus n. Other way, you can also calculate summation n equal to minus infinite to minus 1 x of n z power minus n. These two are summation limits, only half of the equation 1. This is bilateral or two-sided Z transform. This is unilateral or one-sided Z transform. If you take a number line, you have minus infinite to plus infinite, and you have minus 5, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, like that up to infinite. Okay, what you are doing, 0 to infinite you can take. This is one-sided Z transform, unilateral one-sided Z transform. In continuous time, for negative, you will take 0 also. But for discrete time, you have to take minus 1 to minus infinite only. This is also one-sided. Okay, this is one-sided Z transform. This is also one-sided Z transform. Hence, in equation, see two different fashion. Summation limits, you can see two different fashion, either 0 to infinite or minus infinite to minus 1. And in equation 1, it is bilateral Z transform. This is the forward direction, finding Z transform formulas. Now, inverse Z transform, we have 4 methods for finding inverse Z transform. What is inverse Z transform? You have to find the x of n signal. Find x of n equal to. Okay, frequency domain you will have, time domain you have to find out. We have 4 methods in this. First method is long division method. Second one is partial fractions method. Third method is convolution method. Fourth method is residue method. We will see based on time only. We will be planning to cover which method we will be concentrating in Z transform inverse. Okay. The first formulas are forward direction, and I am talking about this number line. If you take minus 5 and minus 3 is on the right side. It will be greater than all the values on its left. So minus 3 is greater value than minus 5. If you see minus 1 and 0 is greater value compared to minus 1. Like that, any number, okay, it is greater than all the numbers on its left. This is a common principle in the number line. If you take only negative values, that is one-sided. In the summation limits, if you take only negative values, that is one-sided Z transform. Only positive values, that is one-sided Z transform. And 0 should be included with the positive values. That is a common standard thing you have to remember in Z transform. And if you take both minus infinite to plus infinite, both positive and negative side, that is called two-sided or bilateral Z transform. This is what we discussed in the last class. And we can apply Z transform only for discrete time signal. X of t, we cannot apply Z transform. Only x of n can be applied with Z transform. If you have x of t, you can apply only Laplace transform or continuous time Fourier transform, CTFT only, or Laplace transform only we can apply on x of t. For Z transform, we need x of n, and in the frequency domain representation is x of z. And finding inverse Z transform, we have 4 methods: long division method, partial fraction method, convolution method, and residue method. Now I am going to the first problem in Z transform. Now I am going to the first problem in Z transform. We have given, we have a sequence x of n. Sequence means signal. Okay. In the discrete time, signal is called sequence. Discrete time signal is called sequence. Causal means right-handed signal. Causal means right-handed signal. And if you try to draw a diagram, for the given sequence, arrow mark indicates n equal to 0, and on the right side it is n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3 signal value is given, n equal to 4 signal value is given. So I told you x-axis, y-axis, number line is nothing but x-axis only. Number line is nothing but x-axis, and I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the x-axis values, and signal amplitude at origin. Arrow mark indicates at origin. Signal amplitude at origin is 1 unit. So you can draw a pillar, discrete time signal. So it will be pillars perpendiculars, and this is 1 unit amplitude. After that 0 amplitude, okay, and after that plus 3 is the amplitude, plus 3 is the amplitude in the given signal. Then the amplitude is -1, negative side, then it is +2. This is the diagram for given signal. +2 diagram for given signal. X-axis is n, name of the signal should be taken on y-axis, it is x of n. This is the diagram for given signal, and x-axis values I have written in yellow color. This is about the signal, and this is a right-handed signal. This is a right-handed signal. Now, how to calculate Z transform for such a signal? So if you see the standard formula for Z transform, it is minus infinite to plus infinite, signal into Z power minus n, signal into Z power minus n. But you have n values only right side, n values only from 0 to 4. Okay, this is a right-handed signal. Right-handed signal. So what I will do, I will change the summation limits as 0 to infinite. One-sided Z transform I will take. One-sided Z transform I will take. And in particular, signal exists only up to 4. So I can further change it 0 to 4 in the summation limits, and x of n Z power minus n. Now if you expand the signal, why I am changing summation limits to 4 means signal exists only up to 4, x-axis value 4. That's why summation limits are nothing but x-axis values. Now if you put n equal to 0, this becomes x of 0 Z power 0, x of 1 Z power minus 1, x of 2 Z power minus 2, and x of 3 Z power minus 3, x of 4 Z power minus 4. This is the final Z transform of given signal. This is left side frequency domain x of Z is the representation. Now what we will do, if you see here, the signal values are available. X of 0 value, okay, x of 1 value, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4 available in the given question. This is the value x of 0. This is the value of x of 1. This is x of 2. Okay, n value I am substituting 2, and it becomes x of 2. Value is 3. And this is x of 3. This is x of 4. If you see the diagram, this is the height. Okay, this one height is nothing but x of 0. This is x of 1. And this is nothing but x of 2. This is nothing but x of 3. And in the diagram, this is nothing but x of 4. Okay, these are the values already given in the question. Now directly I will substitute those values here in the expanded equation. I will substitute. So x of 0 is 1. 1 into Z power 0 also 1. Z anything to the power 0 value is 1. Next value it is 0. 0 into Z power minus 1. Next value 3 into Z power minus 2. Minus 1 into Z power minus 3. And plus 2 into Z power minus 4. So the final Z transform x of Z, 0 terms you can remove. So 3 Z power minus 2 minus Z power minus 3 plus 2 Z power minus 4. Okay. So they are asking Z transform and ROC. So for right-handed signal, okay. So ROC of right-handed signal or causal signal, causal sequence or causal signal is entire Z plane except Z equal to 0, except Z equal to 0. Okay. So this you have to remember. This you have to remember. ROC for right-handed signal is entire z plane except z equal to 0. Okay, this is about the first problem. This is the first problem in Z transform. Now I will go to the second problem in Z transform. Here it is given, find the Z transform ROC of anti-causal sequence. Anti-causal sequence. Anti-causal or non-causal is one and the same. Other name is left-handed sequence. Other name is left-handed sequence. Okay. So now what I will do, arrow mark is not there. So just I will take arrow mark for the first element. When I am copying the question, I forgot to take the arrow mark. This is the arrow mark. Okay. This is left-handed signal. This is left-handed signal. Arrow mark indicates n equal to 0. So this value is x of 0. Left side means this is x of minus 1. You know the number line. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3 on the right side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 on the left side. Here arrow mark is present, which means on the left side we are having minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 like that. So this is x of minus 2 value. This is x of minus 3 value. This is x of minus 4 value. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go with the solution. You know how to draw the diagram, so I am not going with the diagram. Left side you have to draw the amplitudes if you are going for a diagram. Okay, diagram I have given to have a clear picture about the given question. Other than that, this Gurucharan was there in our department meeting news. Okay, I will tell what it is later. Stay back, Gurucharan, I will tell you. Coming to the solution, you know the diagram, how to draw for the given signal. Okay, now I am going to Z transform. Summation n equal to minus infinite to plus infinite. Signal into Z power minus n. But we have the signal only on the left side. So what I will do, n equal to minus infinite to 0 I will take. Okay. X of n z power minus n, because based on the question I have included 0 also. Now the signal is from minus 4 to 0. Sorry, this is equal to, not plus. This is equal to. What I am further going to do, I am still changing the summation limits because given signal exists only from minus 4 to 0. Other things I am not changing. This equation 1 is formula for Z transform. This is equal to, if you expand the summation, first I will put minus 4 into Z power plus 4. When I put n value minus 4, this is the thing. When I put n value minus 3, it will come like this. N value minus 2, it will come like this. N value minus 1, it will come like this, Z power 1. N value 0, Z power 0. Okay. Already in the given question, we have the values. Of x of minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. It is there in the given question. Okay, it is there in the given question. I will just substitute the values. I will take yellow color so you'll understand what I am trying to write. So minus 3 is the value for x of minus 4. You can see here from the given question. Into z power plus 4. Next is minus 2 z power plus 3, minus 1 z power plus 2. Okay, 0 terms you can directly avoid. Plus x of 0 means 1 into z power 0 also 1. Okay, so this is about x of z. This is the required x of z. And if you come to ROC, you have to make a note in ROC. Okay, so ROC of left-handed or non-causal or anti-causal signal. These are the other names. Okay, sequence is entire Z plane except Z equal to infinite. Okay, so this is about right-handed sequence and left-handed sequence. What we have seen, right-handed sequence and left-handed sequence. The transform we have checked out.